At the moment, I'm not really worried about how we got here. I'm worried about fixing it. In California, a child can go to school, elementary school, tell a counselor they're the wrong gender, they want to be the opposite gender. And they don't tell the parent. They don't tell the mom, they don't tell the dad, they don't tell anybody. I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but it's not. It's not a good idea. We we got so many problems in life, like we just make it more. Literally. Let's watch what this mother is suing California for. And Gavin Newsom, a good couple. Rumors of maybe him being president? Watch this. And then tell me how excited you are. If you a Democrat dad, mother, how excited you about this?
Regina? Just to acknowledge that you had signed up for the previous item, but I moved all of those to a
She don't look like she was saying.
Um, Hi, for those that don't know me, my name is Aurora Regino, and I am the mother that filed a lawsuit in federal court against Chico Unified for transitioning my daughter without my knowledge. I'm here today to tell my story so parents and the public know what is going on in our schools. Last year, my 11-year-old daughter was in elementary school here at Chico Unified, and our elementary school transitioned her from female to male behind my back. Shortly before this happened, my father had recently passed away, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer. My daughter was distressed and began questioning her sexuality, so she decided to reach out to a wellness counselor at her elementary school. The day my daughter shared with her guidance counselor that she felt like a boy, the counselor immediately affirmed this new identity. From then on, the counselor continued to have one-on-one meetings with my daughter without my knowledge. During one of those one-on-one meetings, my daughter told the counselor she wanted to tell me about her new identity. The counselor ignored her requests and did nothing to support her in letting me know what was going on at school. Throughout her transition, my daughter changed very quickly, was bullied, and as a result was very unhappy. And because her school kept this transition a secret from me, she was on her own. I'm a busy working mother, just like the rest of you. Before this happened to our family, I would have not believed this was going on in our schools, especially at the elementary level. I want everyone to know, I want everyone to understand that I want a space for our LGBTQ and trans community members to feel safe and supported. But the policy currently in place at Chico Unified has been damaging to our family. And I am not up here talking about what could happen if you continue this policy. I am up here telling you what did happen to our family. This was a time when she needed me the most, and you kept it a secret from me. I understand that you are trying to find ways to create a safe environment for all children within our district, but keeping secrets from parents is not the way to do it. Treating every parent as a potential threat to their kids is wrong. I know it's easy to make up a narrative when it comes to my case. I know it's easy for people to judge and say my daughter must have not felt safe or supported, and that's the reason for her telling her counselor. But regardless of what people say, I love my children, and there isn't anything they could ever do to change that. It wouldn't have mattered to me whether my daughter continued to identify as a male. I would love her the same. It's a slippery slope to allow any adult in our schools to keep secrets from parents for any reason. The actions the school board district took to immediately exclude me from supporting my daughter was very damaging to her and our family. She was very young and didn't understand what being transgender really meant or the obstacles she would face going through a transition. The school transitioned her and left her to figure it out on her own. It seems to me the district is getting it wrong on both sides. You don't know how to handle these very serious and sensitive situations. Because once you transitioned her, you left her to handle it all by herself, the bullying and the staff even outing her. Thank you.
Children, they're kids. this woman, some say, oh, she's a mom. She should have known what was going on. She's working. So she's got to work a lot. She lives in California. I mean, like, it's like a ring here. They're kids. What are we doing? At 18 years old, go for it. We're doing too much. In 50 years, the technology will be this. So just hold off for 50 years, okay? You will be able to hit a button and change whatever you want. We got maybe 50 more years. Let's just hold out to then. Because none of this is making any sense. Do they do this in Russia, China, Middle East? We're doing too much. We got to stop this. These Democrat policies, it's like, of course you're going to love your kid. If your kid's got an issue, you're going to be there for your kid. Why does a parent have to even say that? Like, this is not like Mother Nature didn't have us to just make it a problem. I mean, what sense does that make? So you want to switch? 18? I'll drive you. And if anybody says anything to you mean, I'm like, hey, their life. Let them live it. I'm all about it. I love everybody. But these are kids. What are we doing? We gonna vote. That's what we doing, Skelly. We gonna vote. Look, Republican, Democrat. If you vote Democrat, this is what you get. I'm not saying Republicans are great, because they ain't. What is this? They're just making problems up.